It's for the young kids. This is for everybody because we all around the world need to understand this. If a man or a woman can't love you for you, or if a man or a woman wants you to get rid of your kids for them, for they could be comfortable, it's not worth it. Because if a man that knows that you got kids and a woman know that you got kids and they want you to get rid of your kids for them, it ain't worth it. If you got with a man or this woman and y'all had kids already and they knew that, but now all of a sudden they trying to change our life, they trying to change your life, and they want you to bow down what they say, don't do it. Don't do it. Because one thing I learned as growing up by myself, I had to take care of myself, is that for me being homeless, raped, molested, beaten on, abused, it was always me and my kids. I never picked a man over my kids. Never did, because my mother picked a man over me. You know what I'm saying? And I was her only daughter. So I would never pick a man over my kids. Never. So I feel like if you was with me and you know I had kids and we was this family, your kids and my kids, and you was a family, and now you can't handle it no more, you want to leave, don't come back when my kids decide to leave. Don't come back. Stay where you at. Because people think like you need them, especially like if you don't pay no bills, if you ain't paying no bills, why would I get rid of my kids for you? You're not paying no bills. I mean no bills. Why would I get rid of my kids for you? And that's the problem now. That's the problem with society, is that a lot of these women are getting rid of their kids for a man. A man that can't do nothing for them. A man that don't have no job. A man that won't go out there and make things happen. We have to stop doing all these things for men. You know what I'm saying? Love your kids. Never let a man become between you and your kids. Never. If you can't be with me while I'm going through my trials and tribulations with me and my kids, don't come back when my kids is gone. What do I need you for? One thing about it, you can love somebody, but then you will eventually end up getting used to them not being around. So when they do come around, you don't want them around. You feel what I'm saying? But never pick no man or no female over your kids. Because your kids come first, especially a man that can't pay no bills. Especially a man that don't want to get off his ass and get no job. Especially a man that's always nagging. If I'm going to get rid of my kids, give me a reason to put my kids out. Give me a reason to be like, okay, you right. Let me get ahead and put my kids out. Let me get ahead and let them get their own apartments. Give me a reason. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm already struggling with my kids. And then you won't do nothing but add on the struggle on top of it. You're not paying no rent, no light bill, no cell phone bill. You can't even pay the bills for the whole month. So why would I get rid of my kids? And that's the thing. Everybody think because, oh, he's my man and his thing is good and this and that. No. Your kids is all you have. A man gonna come and go. So y'all, we're gonna pick out 3 cards for the day. We got 1, 2, 3. A man gonna do what he wanna do. Cause I bet you if you tell him to put his kids out for you, he not gonna do that. So why would you put your kids out for him? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense. First card. The more wealth in my hands, the more good circulates in the universe. So what does, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me to do something that you wouldn't do. You feel what I'm saying? If you want me to stop dealing with my kids and stop taking care of my kids and my grandkids, what are you going to do for me for it can stop? You feel what I'm saying? And then half of these men don't even take care of their kids or their grandkids, but they get mad when somebody else do it. Everything I touch turns to gold. Half of these men don't even take care of their kids. Half of these men only want to give orders. And they're not even men. They're not even men. They can't help but think about me and remember me. A man is never going to tell you to put your kids and your grandkids out. Never. Just like a woman will never tell you that. Because a person that got kids understand. You feel what I'm saying? And as a mother, you're going to go through your trials and your tribulation with your kids. That's human. There's no book on being a good parent. There's no book on raising kids. You do what you can do in the word and you pray. Hold on, let me get the noodles. I'm about to get my little noodle jars. It says hot and spicy. Hot and spicy. And they chicken. Fiery beef flavor. Beef. I don't even like beef. But yeah, y'all. See, one thing I can admit that when you in love, you do anything for a man. But when you come to your senses and you realize, like, this ain't love. Love not supposed to hurt. Love not supposed to disrespect you. Love not supposed to control you. They don't want you to come to your sense. They don't want you to realize the way they've been treating you was wrong. They don't want you to realize everything that was going on was a lie. Feel what I'm saying? That's because they don't want you to move on in life. And that's, as a woman, we gotta realize that, like, ain't no man in this world worth losing sleep, being stressed out, being depressed, being angry. No man is worth that in this world, because why would you lose yourself over a man or over a boy that won't lose themselves over you? See, everybody, these men want you to please them and boo, 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 do, 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 but what are you doing for me? But let's try these little spicy noodles. You know, it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. And then it's like, to a lot of people getting married and not being faithful. A lot of people getting married and still cheating. And then the husband or the wife is mad at the person that they cheating on with. But they never mad at the husband and the wife that's out here cheating. I would never understand that. time is coming. I know when I get married, my time is coming. For the simple fact, I dealt with a married man. And I had kids with a married man. And I would never condone sleeping with somebody that's married. Because let me tell you one thing, and one thing about it, karma will eat your ass up. Karma will eat your ass up messing with somebody that's married. But it's crazy because a lot of people out here married and they just sleeping around. A lot of people not even getting married because they want to be married. They being married and still being single in a relationship. And that's crazy. How we married and when things don't go right, then you out there cheating on them. I'm just speaking hypothetically because I'm not married. Never have been married. But hypothetically, because if you mad at me, go sleep in the living room. Get your cover, pillow, and go in the living room and go to sleep. We ain't about to be doing none of that cheating. Because you know why? There's too many diseases out here. Too many, the AIDS crisis is so high out here. So cheating, what? Now if you want to cheat, you get head on and don't come back this way. Because I ain't about to lose my life. And then people be like, when you married, y'all supposed to work it out. Once you start cheating and you start having babies on me, it's nothing to work out. We could go to the court. But y'all see I just made up my bed. Now it's time for me to go put the stuff in the machine. Every time I can see, I don't even want to. But yeah, ever had they do this before? They spicy because look, my nose is running. It's not spicy or hot, but my nose is running. Most definitely my nose is running. But yeah, yo, she don't turn off the fuck. She had the switch break in her house. She don't turn off the hallway lights. I'm telling you, if I fall, it's over. I'm beating this blind ass lady up. Blind, wheelchair all. I'm beating her up. Because she had no right to turn off the hallway lights. Knowing that his kids come up and down these steps. If one of these kids get hurt, it's going to be a problem. But how y'all Monday going? Y'all at work? On your way to work? On your way to college? On your way to school? Going back to bed? Cleaning? Eating breakfast? What y'all got going on? What do y'all got going on? Y'all been in here and there. I ain't getting no sleep. Y'all had the baby all night. I ain't getting no sleep. And she was just trying to go to sleep. Look, I'm tired, y'all. But if I go to sleep, them clothes not getting dry. I mean, them clothes not getting washed. If I go to sleep, them clothes is not getting washed. And I'm so tired of washing. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of washing.